Hi, I went to swim today, so it's fitting that I eat fish. Um, so we have fish. Um, Make sure you have a fresh fish, okay? Otherwise, it's not gonna work. We're going to try to steam it, and to do that, we need fish and soy sauce. And can you see soy sauce? Yeah. And optionally, if you have some cooking wine, um, you don't. I think you should definitely attempt it without the cooking wine. And we need pepper. I think is also optional, but you do want ginger and garlic and the green onion. So these three things you definitely want. And if you have hot pepper, it's ideal. But the rice wine, I don't think is mandatory. And also, we just happen to have some tofu. We'll try to use it. Okay, so let's begin. So what you want is, I think we can use all the tofu, and what I want is I want to put the tofu on the bottom. So let's see, can we see okay? Yeah. So we'll cut these tofu into slices so they lay flat. Just be gentle with tofu. So I think it's best if you have a firm tofu for this, so they don't fall apart. And tofu is, I think it goes really well with steamed fish, but I normally don't do it. But today we just happen to have tofu, right? What a great coincidence. So we'll try. So we'll even try to be artistic, I guess, by laying the tofu in a pattern even. Can we try that? Let's see. See, what's gonna happen is I'll run out of space to put the fish. I can already see that happening. Alright, great. So now we'll try to make the fish fit. So let's wash it a bit. It's been in the fridge for a day. So make sure it doesn't have any scale left. Ask the fishmonger to do it for you. Okay, how would this fit? This way is probably okay, right? And the tail needs to come off. So just chop it off. Let's see, you go here. Great, and the tail can go to the side. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, good. So what we want now is to make sure the flavor goes in. We want to take some cut on the skin, right? So just get some, just run your knife through the surface so they can break open, right? Do a bit for the tail, the other side. Alright, great. So now we'll just put this fish here. And steaming is the easiest thing. So all you need is to cut all your herbs and spices into slices and just lay them on top of the fish and you're set. So we'll do these onions first. So cut them into slices, okay? So don't cut this way, cut them this way so they're nice and long. So can you see the fish? Great. So just bear in mind it doesn't need to be too precise, alright? Just do the best and put them into the right slices. Okay. Good. Okay, let's do this. See what I want to do. Maybe I'll cut it in half first, and then lay them flat this way. That seems to make more sense. Great. Good. Just put them on. Doesn't really matter. Okay. And now we'll have some slices of hot pepper. Same idea. We'll try to make it lay flat first. And then cut the slices. Make sure don't rub your nose or eyes when you're cutting hot pepper, as we found out in the first episode. Dire consequences may ensue. Okay, just put them on. Ginger, same idea. Peel it first, I think. This is by far the easiest way to cook fish. You can make this with any fresh fish, but make sure it's fresh is important, and it generalizes to any other seafood as well. So maybe crab, you can also do this. Don't quote me. Okay. So I don't like ginger. Just a personal disliking of them. So what I want is I just cut them into big slices so that I can actually avoid them if so I can kind of get rid of them. Garlic. Get a good amount. Okay. So these are good. Just put them in. Okay. Give them a nice whack. Just chop them up. Again, don't really care if you're not precise, and just lay them on top. So easy, right? Just put them there. Okay, good. Look at that, it's loaded. Okay, now got some cooking oil. I think cooking wine is optional. Don't think you need this. But soy sauce is mandatory, so make sure you have some soy sauce. Just give them a semi-generous drizzle because we will be steaming. So the flavor is going to be weak. But don't put too much. Steaming is supposed to be a very light and delicate taste. So if you do too much, it might overkill. Great. So now to steam, we just add a moderate amount of water. Now people think you can only steam if you have a fucking steam like apparatus. I don't have it. I have a little stand to put it on the bottom so you can put the bowl on top. But just to make a point that you can steam without even that, I'm just gonna put this bowl on the bottom like this and put this on top. So let's go back to this view here. Okay. So see, put this on, turn the heat. See, it doesn't even lay flat, but don't care. Just put this on. There you go, see? With the weight on top, it's not gonna topple. There's no room for it to. Then, just cover it. That's it. And now you wait. Fish cook fairly fast. I think come back about 15 minutes, maybe even less. It will be cooked. I'll let you know how long it takes. Okay, that's it. I guess I'll come back in part 2.